chicos.
I've never seen anyone so in love with his job like Papi. I would call him the Jacques Cousteau of penguins.
When I hear Poppy, first thing comes to mind to me are penguins. Second thing is a huge smile and a big dose of inspiration and hope.
Poppy's like a penguin in a human body. Yes. He's very enthusiastic and he works hard to achieve his goals.
There you go. Back to your place. Excellent. Thank you for your contribution. The first memory that I have about a connection with nature was my grandmother. She used to tell me the stories when she visited penguins 100 years ago in Patagonia. But then I came to this area and I was shocked because in those years, the 80s, 40,000 penguins died per year due to oil spills. I used to pick up oil penguins on the beach to rehabilitate them and then release them back into the wild. I decided to pursue an academic career to have more tools to help them better. That's the way I would define myself.
Dr. Pablo Borboroglu, or Poppy, has dedicated his life to studying penguins as a scientist as well as a compassionate friend of the species, bringing his knowledge to the world in his own unique way. Over half of the 18 penguin species are listed as vulnerable or endangered by the IUCN. Poppy founded the Global Penguin Society in 2008 with the mission of creating science-based conservation and education programs to support all penguin species globally.
GPS was created because we saw the opportunity to work together with a lot of colleagues, like a network, to promote the conservation of all the penguin species on the planet through 3 areas: science, protection of habitat, and education. We work really hard to generate a conservation culture. So you have a holistic approach. We protect the oceans, and we also protect human beings, because the oceans are critical for the survival of all the planet.
Poppy really represents a paradigm shift in how conservation is being done. In terms of an individual working to save a species globally, he can understand deeply the cultural aspects, he can understand the needs of the local people, and then he can communicate those to the politicians and the government in local terms.
That human dimension aspect recognizes that saving animals, it really is about working with the people that affect the landscape and the future of those populations. He just conveys the interconnections between us as people and penguins.
Another vital conservation strategy Global Penguin Society has employed is working with the national government to establish marine protected areas in key penguin migration corridors. Many penguin species migrate thousands of miles each year, covering vast parts of the globe. Anywhere they go, environmental change, overfishing, pollution, and coastal development are their biggest threats. Through cutting-edge innovation, Global Penguin Society has uncovered more about penguin breeding, feeding, and migration routes than we have previously known.
Before these areas were created, these penguins were at risk on land when they came on shore, as well as when they went out into the ocean to forage for food. And the work that Poppy's been able to lead and facilitate really speaks for itself when we see the number of breeding pairs that have increased over the past 20, 30 years.
What he's done is taught the government and scientists here and around the world how to protect these species. He's the person that people listen to.
The global impact of Poppy's work has led to increased protection and management of penguin colonies and their habitat throughout Argentina, Africa, and Australia. It is estimated that Poppy and the Global Penguin Society has helped protect over 2.5 million penguins worldwide, with populations increasing in each area they have touched.
You have the best nest in the colony, I guess. Passion is the energy that makes everything possible. And for me, it's the only way to accomplish a goal. Penguins are the mission of my life. I know it. I owe penguins everything.
This is amazing. We've never seen so many penguins at the same time coming back from the ocean. This is like a migration of penguins. I've been working with penguins for 34 years and never been able to see this. This is unbelievable. It's like being with my grandmother again. This is one of the most amazing wildlife spectacles that a human can witness. This is why it's so important to educate the next generations, because through the next generations you can have a bigger impact on conservation for our planet. Sometimes life is just amazing.